Hi guys, welcome back to another video. I know I look like trash. I've been cleaning because I'm trying to go through all my books and stuff before I do certain things. I'm not making any sense. So, anyway, I'm back. I'm really sorry I haven't been making videos as much. I've just been really busy. I haven't even been busy, I've just been tired. I don't know. Sometimes my mood swings, or I have no idea why I'm holding this box, just random box. Mood swings and depression and shit. But anyway, I'm back. Before I get into the review, I want to say a couple things about my channel and stuff real quick, just to say, I'm back. I am going to be making a bunch of videos. I have a bunch of videos I'm planning on making. They will happen. Everything's good. I've been trying to get back into doing stuff, so I'm going to leave some links in the description if you want to check out my blog for my writing. This is just shameless plug time. If you want to skip it, go ahead. But I'll link my blog in the description if any of you are interested. And I have two Instagrams now. I have a main Instagram and I have a spam Instagram. So my spam Instagram is kind of just whatever the fuck I want it to be. But if you all are interested, you can check it out. I also have a Twitter, and connected to Twitter, I have a Periscope TV account that's live streaming, and I play video games from, I don't know, sometime like in the evening, probably 10 to 12-ish, somewhere in that window. Not very specific, and I don't stream every day, but, so if you're interested in any of that, in my live Nintendo playthroughs, or my Twitter, or my Instagram, or my blog, I will link all that down below. So, now that the shameless plug is over, let's get into the video. So, I want to do a video on all three of Evanescence albums, because Evanescence is a band that I've really been into for a while, and I actually saw them live on Sunday, and what you're hearing right now is Viridia, which is a band that opened for Evanescence. Now, this is going to be a mini review of Viridia's debut album, The Beast You Feed, with lead singer Dina Jacobs on vocals. I saw them live opening for Evanescence. This was the first time I'd heard of this band, but I went ahead and checked out the album, and it's pretty good. Some pretty nice electro rock, I don't really know what to call it. It's got a bit of a Christian rock sound, a little bit, but it doesn't beat you over the head with messages like a lot of Christian rock or pop music. It's not in the sense of, oh, worship God now, or like, it doesn't beat you over the head with messages. It's mostly just kind of uplifting and positive lyrically. The album is pretty short. It's only 32 minutes. Some of the songs on here, this song here is Cheshire Smile. I really like this one. Kind of reminds me of Fake Smile by Ariana Grande, except I think this song has a little more going for it emotionally. Fake Smile is great in its own right, but we're talking about a completely different genre of music here. And then you've got Feed the Animal, Savage on here. Ghost, I really like Ghost. This song is good. I really like her vocals, actually. They're a little bit nasal. I heard her live. I think she could do better to be a little bit less nasal in her singing, but in general, I do really like her voice and her delivery. She has a lot of confidence, and I wouldn't really call this band similar to Evanescence at all, sound-wise, but they are good friends with Evanescence, and the final song on this album, I'll Never Be Ready, which she actually wrote when her dad was sick, I heard her talk about it live, actually has Amy Lee playing piano. At least she did live. I assume she did in studio as well. And anyway, this is a nice little short rock album. It's got some kind of a Christian rock feel. I'm pretty sure the singer, at least, is a Christian, but it's not, it doesn't beat you over the head with messages. It's not specifically religious in a way that gets annoying, like a lot of K-love music, as I like to call it. So, anyway, this is a nice little album. I recommend it. Check it out. I'd give it a 7. Now, going to the meat of this review, Fallen by Evanescence, their 2003 debut. Now, this album, Evanescence were pioneers in the alternative gothic metal scene. Genres are completely arbitrary, but anyway, this song and this album was the debut for this band Evanescence. This is the album I'm most familiar with. We'll be getting into increasingly uncharted territory as I explore the rest of their discography. I've listened to Open Door a few times. I don't think I've ever listened to their self-titled, so we'll see how that ends up going. But Fallen is my great place to start because I have a lot of experience with this band. Now, I really enjoy this opening song going under here. Now, the lyrics in this album are very emo, but also have kind of a spiritual lean to them, in a good way, not in a way that makes it feel whatever. It's kind of more of a desperate spirituality and less of a confidence and the kind of thing you have in a lot of Christian music where it's very confident, very, I am mega, I'm powerful, rah, rah, God makes me powerful. Like, it's not like that at all. It's very desperate, very much emotional lyrics. And what makes Evanescence such a great band is that they mix the like hard rock metal side instrumentally with the almost classical elegance of Amy Lee's vocals and piano playing. There are some really great sections on their albums with Amy Lee just playing piano and her voice. She could easily be a classical singer and pianist, but she is in this like rock metal band, and it's really interesting to hear the kind of music. I'm not usually super up on this type of music in general, but this is a band I kind of got into. I don't even remember how I got into them. I think I heard of them way back when we were talking about Christian music, but they're not really a Christian band at all. Amy Lee is a Christian, but in terms of the music, again, there's some really intense spirituality here in terms of desperation. It can be interpreted any way you want. It can be interpreted as a search for God. It can be interpreted as a search for a loved one or whatever. It doesn't really matter how it interprets itself. And the music is just very big, very epic sounding. Amy Lee's vocals really sew it home. Without that, if it was just, for instance, Bring Me to Life just had the guy screaming, it would just sound like the screamo kind of music from that era. But again, you have Amy Lee's vocals here, which are so great to listen to. And I can confirm that she sounds very good live. I saw her live. I can confirm that she is good live. One of the few bands I've actually seen live. I saw a bunch of bands live a while back because they did Winter Jam. I went to Winter Jam in 2015 and 2017. And then I just went to see Evanescence on Sunday. Evanescence and Viridia. So anyway, yeah, this album is really good. So Bring Me to Life, the iconic single, and we can't forget My Immortal, which is absolutely beautiful. This is an instance of Amy Lee stripping it back and just really delivering such a powerful song. On the list of like hauntingly beautiful songs or whatever, this is one that comes up constantly. This song is just really great. Obviously, everyone likes to talk about this song, but honestly, I want to draw the attention a little more to Hello. This is a track that is kind of underrated, hidden gem on this album. Another piano track with Amy Lee. And again, I really love, her piano playing is really good, and her voice, of course, is super different. A lot of like female type rock bands, female fronted rock bands lean in more the Hayley Williams punk attitude kind of way, which is absolutely fine, and I like a lot of those bands. But what makes Evanescence so interesting and so different is Amy Lee's whole elegant classical aesthetic, which really makes it work, and some of that kind of gothic influence as well. Now this song is great, but there's some great band jams or like loud songs on here as well. Everybody's Fool, I really love this one. I'm not going to ignore that one. And Haunted, this is actually a really good song. This is actually very very intense and emotionally, and then dealing with possibly sexual assault and some themes like that. And then it goes straight into Tourniquet, which is a song which deals with suicide and coping with that. So kind of having those two songs back to back, very interesting to see. It's like This Drove Me to Madness, or This Drove Me to this kind of thing. And then automatically that goes into Imaginary, which is probably one of my favorites on here. I love the like string lead and the chorus on this song. Everything about it is just really good. I've always loved this song. And again, great piano on the song. It's she kind of reminds me of Sarah Bareilles a little bit, her piano, not anything else about her. But I really love this this whole idea of paper flowers and imaginary stuff. And again, the vocals on this song are so good. And then this chorus, again, I saw this live. It was awesome. Again, if you want to check out my Instagram, my main Instagram, I have a highlight from a bunch of clips I got of the concert, so if you want to check that out, you can. And then we have Taking Over Me, which comes right after that, which could have any number of meanings depending on how you look at it. Again, this album can really be looked at through a spiritual lens or a agnostic type lens or just a general, this is emo, over-the-top, romantic type lens. So either way, I think it has a lot more meaning if you look at it through a spiritual lens. But regardless, this is a very good song. And again, I already talked about Hello, and My Last Breath is one of the last songs on the album, and it goes right into Whisper, which is a great ending track. I heard this one live as well. This is the closer of the official album. I love the themes here in this song. Don't Turn Away and Don't Try to Hide. And this is one of those songs which was absolutely great to hear live. It just swells and swells as it keeps going. I love this song. It's a great closer for the album. And of course, there is a band version of My Immortal on this version, which actually might be my favorite version of My Immortal. The original is great, but then it goes into this. And honestly, I love this as well. I think having both versions of the song are great. Now, I saw it live. Again, that was kind of the encore track that she brought on. And it was really great to see a lot of these songs live. Unfortunately, not all of them I wanted to see. I would have loved to see Tourniquet. I did see a bit of Haunted at the end. She kind of did a little montage of some different songs. It's a very good tour. I really enjoyed seeing her and seeing the band and even seeing Viridia frontlining it. So definitely a good album. Evanescence Fallen, a great 2000s classic album that I've loved for a long time and has even more meaning to me now that I have actually seen them live. Definitely give it an 8.5. Great album. And then Viridia, definitely check that out if you are interested. And yeah, so social media links will be in the description if you want to follow me on my Twitter, Instagram, Blogger, and Periscope. And I will see you all next time, hopefully with a song review or something else. Thanks, bye!